And
well,
as you
said
the last time we were in a Kia that had this dual function OLED screen here for HVAC and infotainment duties, it's never on the screen
that you need. Literally never.
Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
Back there's Tucker.
Yep, that's me.
And we are in the updated 2025, though this particular one is a 2024 Kia Sorento SX Prestige X Pro. It's the off-roady one, luxurious leather seats, all that good stuff. How does this new 3-row from Kia fit our family of 3? Stay tuned to find out. All right, Holly. We've had Sorentos before. That was before the facelift and some interior changes, which I don't think are better, but we'll get into that. But why don't we start outside and then work our way inside? What do you think of the updated style of this 25 that we're in a 24 Kia Sorento?
Well, I really liked the previous model Sorento styling. So I didn't really necessarily think that it needed an update, but I do like the styling of this one too. Looks a lot like the Carnival.
Yes. By design, they wanted the Carnival to be un-minivan. They've been preaching that for a while, so they made it look more like an SUV. And
it's true. So they made the minivan look like this one. Yeah.
And definitely from the front.
Definitely from the front.
You cannot deny the family resemblance up front. But otherwise, a nice, aggressive look, leaning into the off-road nature that is so popular. This is the X Pro trim. What are your thoughts on the profile, the back, the front? Any outstanding thoughts?
Well, it is a 3-row.
Yes.
But the shape and stature of it, I guess, I was surprised that it was a 3-row. Yeah. I mean, I really feel like it's taken a modern turn with its styling. That's interesting. The color is interesting, but not wild.
Let me get the official name for it again. Road Rider Brown.
Road Rider Brown.
It's a putty brown.
Yeah, but I like it. The way you say it makes it sound ugly, but it's not. It's pretty. It's pretty. Although I am noticing you can see like the dust and stuff. Yeah. But I don't know if since it's putty brown, if you can really tell when you're looking. I haven't noticed it on the outside. But then I also like that you have the black mirrors. You have some of the chrome accents. That I like.
Yep. Black wheels.
The shape is not too boxy, but boxy enough where it's kind of
riding that line, bridging that gap. Boxy is in right now.
Boxy's in right now, but it's got enough curves that it doesn't feel like a refrigerator. Yep.
What are your thoughts inside?
I like the inside.
Yeah.
I don't know what but like, you have the screen that's Kia's doing now on all of their models. This stupid thing. But as far as the design, I really like the two-tones.
Yes.
Although on this, and I really like the two-tone of the steering wheel, but you can already see like fingerprints on the brown a little bit. So that's something that I'm sure you could get rid of that. But I like the side that it's like tufted.
Yeah. Quilted.
Quilted.
Yeah.
And tufted. Because it's not just quilted,
it's got some
mushy.
Cush.
Yeah, it's got some cush to it. And I like that. And the back of the seats are really comfortable like that too. So I like that. I'm always a fan of a two-tone.
Yes.
I mean, then you've got like, I know this is not real wood, but it looks like real wood.
Just don't touch it.
Just don't touch it. Just look at it. More gloss black than I would like.
Yes. But they did get rid of some. There used to be a gloss black cover that closed right here, I do believe, and that's gone. But we've got our wireless charger and stuff right there.
I like it.
Yeah.
What do you not like about the inside?
What do you think? You've already mentioned it.
This
thing. I hate it. And
as
you said the last time we were in a Kia that had this dual function OLED screen here for HVAC and infotainment duties, It's never on the screen
that you need. Literally never.
And I know, yes, there are volume controls there. Yes, I know there are voice controls. I don't care. I want to know.
Oh, let me just say a little something about the voice controls.
Yeah.
Voice controls never work for me. So that's a moot point.
This is true.
Like a cow's opinion.
It's moot.
It's moot.
Thanks, Joey. But yeah, no hidden storage here. I know you like your hidden storage. And the gloss black is also not my favorite.
Yeah.
I think we leaned a little too into it. And while we
It's
don't...
not as bad as...
Yeah. We do have physical buttons down here, but I feel like they're so far down you have to take your eyes off of what you're doing in order to... I don't know.
Very far.
It's like a lot of...
But they're not ones that you would use.
The camera
often,
button.
right? Okay, the camera button is.
Yeah. But
That's
once muscle memory kicks in, I guess, you know where that is if you want to trigger it. But what are your thoughts on storage in here?
I think there's a good amount of storage, and I feel like there's, I know you're talking about storage, but I'm going to talk about space. Like, there's a good amount of space right here in the seat that I like, and you have a little handle. But, like, you've got a big thing here with a little removable tray. You've got this little lip that I've put my phone in, but I could also put my lipstick or whatever, which I like to do.
And I've already alluded to the charger up there.
Yeah.
Damped glove box, but not felt lined, so pretty nice up here. Tucker, what are your thoughts there in the second row?
Pretty nice.
Yeah?
I really like the gloss black.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because really, it feels so nice.
Well, see, Tucker likes the gloss black. So.
Yeah, it definitely feels like rubber.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, boy.
I guess this is a good time to plug. Tucker has his own channel now, Tucker's Talk. So we will link that down in the video description. But what is it time for right now, T-Man?
Putting in my child safety seat.
And talking about the rear storage. All right, we're going to try something a little bit different here. You can see from my reflection, I have a camera mounted to my forehead. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a POV of what the back two rows are like here in the Kia Sorento. You can see we get that same olive brown leather seating back here. I can climb in and sit behind myself very nicely. Plenty of room here. I'm going to go ahead and hit that button right there because I have two-stage heated rear captain's chairs in this, which I really like. I have air vents on the back of the center console here. I've got some power down here and a household style 3-prong plug and a cigarette lighter style plug right there. USB-C right there on the backs of both front seats. Dual level storage here with a mat pocket and a mesh net. Cup holders, bottle storage, big storage here. Manual sunshades for the second row, which I like, and this ultra suede headliner. And you can see I have a nice big view of the panoramic sunroof there in front of me. And then these seats also do recline to give me a more comfortable seating position back here, which I really like. We do get a bump up here in the center pass-through, but you can climb through here to the third row if you want. We also have armrests that ratchet into place, so you can position them in many different situations. And then a cell phone net here on the sides of the second row seats, all of which I really like a lot. I also like the way they make these door handles, make it very easy to get in and out. But as I'm about to put Tucker's child safety seat in here, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that heated seat off. You can see, yes, the doors do open up nice and wide for Tucker's Graco Extend-A-Fit child safety seat. We'll go ahead, turn it to its rear-facing format. This is the same child safety seat he rode in when he was rear-facing, and you can see I don't need to move that front seat forward at all. I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like for front seat comfort. Yeah, I've got plenty of comfortable space up here in front of that car seat, so I like that a lot. Plenty of space for first and second rows here with a rear-facing car seat. But we can go ahead and turn this guy around, and we will drop our top tether back there and slide it into place. We do have latch points in between the seat back and seat bottom here. Let's see just how easily I can find them. There we go, denoted by that little button there. come around and get this one right here. Clips in very nicely, and then I can snug it down from there. This being a sliding seat, I can pull the lever underneath the front and get a decent view of the lower latch point back here. And I can snug that down. You can see nice firm corner right here. So I'm not going to be doing any long-term damage to the seat. And there you have it. Child seat installed in the second row just fine. Unfortunately, as I will show you as soon as I remove this, this isn't a child seat friendly second to third row configuration. You'll see exactly what I mean as soon as I pull this out to bring it to the third row. All right, so now with that child seat out, I will show you what it's like to get into the third row. Yes, you can climb through the middle, but you can also hit this button right here, which folds the seat back forward and springs the seat forward itself, giving you nice access into the third row back here. Though the seat bottom is fairly low to the floor, I will say this seat is all the way back and in its most upright position, and me at 5'10", I can sit behind it without my knees touching. It is fairly comfortable. I've got no real complaints. We do have power back here on both sides, some additional power back there, and buttons to remote fold those seats if we're in the rear cargo area needing more space. But now I've got a nice footrest, though I don't think I could ride like this for very long. My legs are actually going up a little bit. We've got a little bit of storage here as well for rear seat passengers, but let's go ahead and climb out. All right, getting this in is going to be a little tricky over the seat back. Perhaps the best way to get this in would be to fold the seat flat like that. Here we are, we got it in. Nonetheless, now I can climb in, and I will actually show you we have lower latch points on both seats back here, so you can latch a car seat in here just fine and dandy from either position. I'll go ahead and throw the top tether back behind the headrests. These are folding headrests, so the amount of space you get underneath them is not adjustable, but there we go. And now we'll latch that into place and latch that into place. And now I can snug that up like so. You can see there's some cloth around it, and these are a little more visible than the latch points in the second row. Now let's go around to the third row, show you what the top tether situation is behind them, and what the cargo situation is like in the way back there. All right, as we're back to the back of the vehicle, it is actually running, so it is nice and warm when I get inside, but there are multiple ways you can get in. First, from the electronic latch right there. Also, this has Kia's smart key access system, so if the vehicle's locked and your hands are full walking up to it, you just stand behind it, it beeps 3 times at you, and then it lets you in. You can see here the very short overhang to the third row of seats allows me to snug this down very nicely and easily, but it does kind of compromise your overall rear cargo storage back here. So you can stand a backpack up back here, maybe lay a couple small roller bags over sideways, but yes, very compromised rear storage back here, though you can expand it by manually folding those seats down, and then you've actually got a decent amount of space. I already showed you what it's like to fold those seats down, and then hidden underneath the floor here you have all your tools for fixing a flat and such. So there are some unique cargo solutions back here, but yes, that's what you get. Put in a child seat in all of the different configurations here in the Kia Sorento, and then when you're ready to close everything down, just push that button right there. But whew, I'm very cold. Let me get back in the passenger seat with Holly and warm up. All right, we will touch back on the storage and seating here in just a moment, but we are turning on the historic brick streets of downtown Tyler, Texas, where we could do Tucker's wobbly head test. Tucker, what are your thoughts?
It's a little wobbly.
Yeah, Holly?
This is smooth.
Yeah, it's not bad. Here comes the worst one, biggest one.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, get a little bit of noise in here, but it's
and
not
a little
you
bit of
don't
noise,
really
a little bit
feel
of
it.
reverb.
Yeah, but I don't know how many of our viewers are typically driving on brick streets. We only do it when we come and review or go downtown. But here we go, some decommissioned railroad tracks. Right.
Yeah, it rides fine.
Yeah.
You can kind of feel it jiggle a little bit, but it's not bad at all.
How is the power delivery? Is it slow and sluggish? Is it quick and agile? Like, what are your thoughts?
I feel like it's normal.
Yeah. Steering, is it heavy? Is it light?
Steering is normal. neither. I would say it's leaning on the lighter side, but not in a bad way.
Okay.
There's a little.
It's all
loosey-goosey.
It's all good. And then visibility, as you put the blinker on, and you've got your blind spot camera there.
I do like the blind spot camera there.
How's the rest of your visibility?
It's good.
And I talked
There's
about
lots of windows.
Yeah, I talked about the camera button. We're stopped now. 360 cameras, and we can even pan around a digital version of our vehicle. So yeah, we can even look the new styling up front and all that. Not the right trim though, but yes. So good windows, good visibility, nice big panoramic roof above us, letting in light. All good options. All good options. Very comfortable. I mentioned earlier we've had 2 Sorentos here on the channel before. We liked them both.
I feel like they're different cars though. You know,
it's changed up enough that it's keeping
feels
things
like that,
fresh.
right?
Yeah. And I really do like that 2-tone steering wheel too.
I do too. No head-up display.
Yeah, sadly, even here on this tippy-top trim, there looks like there could and should be one. We've got that little cutout there, but no such luck.
No, but you got 2-person memory.
For you.
You got sunshades in the back.
Yeah, which we
so
like.
That's nice. Is it in the way back too?
No.
Just that.
So this does check a lot of boxes for us. Fuel economy, we have driven it just over 100 miles, and we're averaging 23.9. I'll go ahead and pull back out the window sticker. 20 city, 27 highway, 23 combined.
And you can get it as a hybrid, right?
This does come as both a hybrid and a plug-in hybrid.
Nice.
Both of which we have not tested. Interestingly enough. Yeah, can we fix that, please? All right, Holly, what are your guesses on the MSRP of this?
47. Too low?
Just a little bit.
53.
Too high.
Oh, 51.
Too high.
Yeah, Tucker's supposed to
Oh,
say.
yeah, too high.
My bad.
50.
What is it, T-Man?
49.400.
So, what are your thoughts now that you know the price? It's a little more than what you guessed.
Yeah, at 49, I'd hope there'd be a head-up display. That's the only thing that I would say is a downside.
Yeah.
Because there are others in that price range that come with a head-up display. But I do like that it has the ventilated seats.
Now, I will go ahead and say that is a pricing for, again, this being a 2024 model. I'll put comparable pricing of a 2025 on screen.
So is the 25 more?
Slightly.
Ooh. But same features?
Yep. Inflation. Gotta love it. Happens every year. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Now that you know the price, I will ask, does this feel like a natural evolution for our family from your Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk that we used to own?
Yeah, this feels a little bit less adventurous
Okay.
than the Trailhawk.
Yeah.
But it's bigger.
Yes. Which was always a complaint.
Always.
Here's why we had that one. So could you see us owning this?
I mean, I think at 49, there are some others that I would look at.
Okay.
Probably also in the Honda line, Hyundai
Kia family.
Hyundai Kia family.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this one. I mean, if this is a good choice.
Yeah. And even your mom's been ogling.
Did you give her a ride yesterday?
No, she did. She opted out because the weather was less than stellar, but she has been very curious of this one.
Yeah.
And if you are curious, there are more details down in the video description. You can find out what Holly's doing, driving, writing about by following her on Facebook and Instagram at Female Consumer. You can find all things GT Garage Talk at GT Garage Talk, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, you name it, all at GT Garage Talk. Or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com where you find links to everything that we do.
And where can they find links to your stuff, Tucker?
Yeah, where can you be found?
Oh.
On
YouTube?
Yep, at Tucker's Talk, right?
Right.
All right, so yes, links to Tucker's channel down in the description as well. But as for us in a 2024 Kia Sorento X Pro, until next time, Gearheads.
Bye.